Ciao Bella, welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. We are going to do a Label My Library today, and I currently only have 2 more books to label, and I will be finished with my Label My Library. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to order more books. That doesn't mean that there won't be more in the future. I know for one of the Advent projects, well, yeah, for one of my Advent projects and one of the Secret Santa projects that I'm collaborating on, because I do this to myself every year. I get involved with so many because I enjoy it. I'm one of those. I'll be getting a pattern book. I don't know what pattern book, but I'll be getting one. Because that was the gift that we were sending each other for the year of the pattern with the Happy Mail Advent from Antoinette at Hook and Stitch and Island Style. So I'll be getting at least one more book. um, and then there's another Secret Santa thing that I got involved in. I have no idea what I'm going to be getting from that, but I do know that they're going to be looking at like my Amazon wish list or something and picking from there. There are books on there, so could be. I don't know. I really have no idea. But I just think it's interesting that I'm getting so very close to the end of what I currently have in my possession. I am considering doing my digital pattern library, looking through that some more. But I am really loath to do that with the current setup that I have. So I'm still researching other options. I'm just getting my labels prepared because we are going to look at this absolutely adorable book. Now, I have put up the book look for this already, but I really, really want to just take note of this book. If you did not see the book look for this, please do go check it out. There are some really, really stunning patterns in this book. And this publisher is by the same people that did the Crochet Iconic Women and More Crochet Iconic Women and the Zodiac Doll. So I have 4 of the 5 books that they have. I don't have the Crochet U book, but I do have all of these. I do have these 3 books. So this looks like it's competing with Meteor Books for one of my favorite uh, amigurumi pattern books. Although Meteor Books will definitely always have a special place in my heart. It's still number 1, right? But this one, apparently, I'm attracted to the patterns because I keep buying these books. So anyway, I did tell a story when I did the book look for this about what inspired me to buy this book. So I'm not going to tell the story again. You can go watch the video if you want to hear that story. But I love not only the dolls that are in here, but also the little friends that come with it, right? So this setup, right, is that you have the basic doll pattern for all of the dolls, and then you go through and crochet the specifics for the one that you're making. And each one has a little friend that goes with it. So I am just going to find my favorites here, and let me see if I can show you. So this is the very first pattern, but they all have, right, like this one is the bird fairy and a little hummingbird. So they all have a little friend. So if you look on the cover, right, these aren't all the little friends, but like the little mushroom sprite has the hedgehog. Um, there's a little turtle, and then on the back, right, you have the bee, you have the stingray, there's a penguin and a squirrel, and all different things, right? So each one of them doesn't just have the fairy or the whatever. You have a little friend to go with it, which is really neat. This one, I'm not sure that I'm going to make this one, but this one makes me think of Puck, right? From A Midsummer Night's Dream, a Shakespeare play. And when I was teaching in Arkansas, there was a thing called the Shakespeare Scene Festival. And every year, my students participated, and we would do sort of like a selection of different scenes from A Midsummer Night's Dream. And over the years, I had some really, really amazing students that would play Puck. You had to be very secure um, to be in this male fairy costume with leaves all over you and tights and fairy wings. And I mean, you had to be secure in who you are, right? Because there were going to be people that would say something. And every year, it never failed. There was a student who stepped up and they were phenomenal. We did make the paper a couple of times. I have all of those articles. They're hanging up in my room now. Um, but it definitely makes me think of Puck, right? Because he was a little mischievous uh, fairy that he was. I'm just refreshing my memory here because I did the book look on this and then I set it down and then I don't know. Okay, so we're getting towards the end. So I know that I want to do this one for sure. And this one. And then let's see which other one. I really like this one, but I'm not sure that I want to do it. I want to do the I want to do the little animal, but I don't necessarily want to do the person. And on this one I want to do the person, but not necessarily the animal. And this one is so cute. This is on the front. It's the little mushroom sprite. I don't know that I want to. There's so many. Okay, we're just going to pick. Maybe. See, like this one, I really want to do this one, but I'm not necessarily thrilled about the iguana. But I like the doll a lot. And on this one, I really want to do the stingray. But I don't know about the Ocean King. Right? I don't know that I want to crochet all that hair. And I don't know. But I really want to do the stingray. I don't know what to do. This is a nice shot of all of them with their little friends. I'll show you. Get that glare off of there from my. That's a nice shot of all of them. Okay. Okay. What do I want to do? Okay. I'll do this one. Alright, so my picks are the Ocean King. Just because I really want to do that stingray. I mean, and I could do the stingray without it, but I think they need to go together. They do. They need to go together. And then I want to do the Lady of the Lake. Again, I know I said this in a previous video, but I don't know when it will air because I am recording. You're going to see this outfit a lot because I am recording several videos and I'm just going to be putting them in where I can because I do have some things coming up, but also my schedule is getting really crazy with my daughter having so many things, and then I have lots of things going on. Um, Things are picking up at work, and it's all good things. None of it's bad things, but I want to make sure that I have content for you all, and I want to make sure that I don't feel rushed doing it, right? So when I have the time, I'm sitting down and recording some things. So you may hear this a lot, and you also may hear stories out of order, out of time order. But I am, I'm just doing the best with what I got, guys. But I did say in another video about how much I really love King Arthur, like the legend of King Arthur. I study that a lot. If I had gone through my PhD as an English major, I think that probably would have been my focus. Um, I know there's lots written about it, but that's where my heart is. I also considered, if I did a PhD with literature, doing something with adolescent literature, right? Focusing on the difference between adolescent literature and the influences of what children read. But that's not that's not the point of this. This is Lady of the Lake, right? And so this has to do with King Arthur, and how he gets Excalibur, right? So I definitely love this concept, and um, there are some other stories where the Lady of the Lake comes into play, but King Arthur is one of the more popular ones. And then last but not least, the night nymph and her bat. Right? I just think that's super cute. I love the little stars on her skirt. And I love the little bat. It makes me think of um, oh, what is the name of that show my daughter used to watch all the time? Super Monsters. Super Monsters, where um, Dracula, right, he turns into a bat. And then there's also that Vampirina show that my daughter would watch all the time. So, anyway, that's Label My Library for this book. Please do go check out the book look for this. There are so many cute patterns in here, and I do have a link, not in any way affiliated. I don't make any money if you click on it. I don't make any money if you buy the book from the link. But I do have a link to where you can purchase this book if you are interested in it. Um, and I'm excited to do this at some point, right? I'm not going to make them now, right? But it's just something so that when I pick the book back up, I kind of know where I might want to start, right? So thank you all for watching, and thank you, Sam, for the amazing Label My Library concept, right? That's where I got the concept from to do this segment on my channel in the first place. So with that, I will let you go, and until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao, Bella!